Okay, so I just got done with the 2019 Indy Civic hackathon. For the past 20 to 24 hours, I've been working on, playing around with technology, computers, building stuff, and, just honestly having like a blast. So this year's hackathon had two challenges. The first challenge was reentry. Recently released Indiana citizens from incarceration have some issues getting access to some resources that are available and sponsored by the government. So what the organizers were asking for was a platform that centralizes and aggregates a number of resources and utilizes technology to try to make people's lives easier as they go through their own very personal experience to reintegrate with society. And then the second problem statement was related to education. So IB Tech was coordinating with AT&T, who sponsored the hackathon, and IB Tech's challenge was, hey, we need to get students more interested in self-education. The problem statement that I focused on was the reentry program, because I thought, hey, I can definitely make a platform that aggregates a list of resources and tries to help people out. So my solution, or actually I should back up. So I'm gonna play the problem statement as explained by the organizers of that challenge.
Good evening, everyone. I'm happy to be before you today to present the state challenge. So I want to wish you all good luck, and hopefully you can turn out some good products for the returning citizens of the state of Indiana. So I'm just going to read this off verbatim here so I don't mess it up. I'm trying to think about it from memory. So the challenge statement is, we would like to create a platform for recently released inmates, and it could be the general public as well, to understand and access support services available upon release. These could include such things as job placement and training, child care providers, mental health and addiction services, and etc. So I want to thank my good friends over at the Management and Performance Hub. They've provided over 25 different data sets from various different sources for you. So it ranges from transportation to SNAP and TANF benefits to adult education, mental health services. It's not just for the 11,000 offenders that are released from the Department of Correction every year, approximately 5,000 returning back to Marion County. There's over 20,000 offenders that are incarcerated in county jails at any given time, and those offenders as well will be coming back to communities in your backyard, in my backyard. But it's also, as I said earlier, services could be for the general public as well. It could be for my sister, it could be for your brother or your cousin. So it doesn't just have to be for those that are being released from a prison or a jail. So with that, I wish you all the best of luck, and I'm looking forward to seeing what type of innovative solutions you can come up with. Thank you.
Wow. First thing, what a massive problem. I realized that the issue was as big as it was, and hearing some of those facts was very impressive. So I did realize that the reentry problem was definitely worthy of the care and attention that I put into this solution. So the solution that I came up with actually comes in 3 parts. The first 2 parts actually intertwine pretty well, and they kind of tell a little bit more of a cohesive story. And then the third thing is just I wanted to work on an Alexa application, and I just kind of figured out a way to justify it. So the first part of the solution, first thing is a dashboard that aggregates a lot of high quality resources for recently released individuals as they are reintegrating into society. There's a checklist of things that you would need to do, like make sure your driver's license is like valid. Maybe you need to get a new one. Maybe you fell behind on child support and, you know, like hardships like that. You need some help with like mental health stuff. You know, here's some resources to like help you find like psychologists to help you deal with what is going on. And then just like a whole slew of other things. So that's the first part of the solution. The second part of the solution is a call center job program. So this dashboard, you know, say somebody isn't as technologically literate or savvy and they can't really like navigate the website too well. The idea is to provide a phone number for those individuals to call in and get like that personal touch. Like, hey, you know, don't worry, we're here to help. We're gonna burn through this like checklist, you know, talk to us about like your job situation, housing situation, driver's license situation, and like any of those types of situations. So the reason why it's a jobs program as well is people who have gone through this like journey to reintegrate into society and are like now in a really good spot, they are probably people who are best able to empathize and like sympathize with the situation of somebody who has recently, you know, just been released. So they can like help, they can like help them out, guide them through the resources, go through the checklist, and like 2, they also get job training at a call center. 3, it's like more jobs for people who do have a criminal record, and just like there is a whole lot of benefits to this like call center aspect. So call center, number 2. Number 3, for voice assistants are pretty universal. For Android, you have Google like voice. For iPhone, you have Siri, and like voice assistant interactions are definitely something that is going to be here for the future. So I demoed a voice interaction using this Alexa application. So I built a Alexa skill for this. I called the skill Soteria. Soteria, for people who aren't aware of Greek mythology, she was the goddess of salvation and safe passage. I kind of wanted to like have a mythological angle, so I did look. My voice is cracked. Moving on. I did look on Wikipedia, and I was able to find, you know, like spirits, goddesses, gods related to criminal justice, and I wound up on Soteria to be, you know, this Alexa skills like icon. And the idea is, hey, ask this goddess, and like she will provide you with high quality information. So 2 components, the Alexa component, and then there's a corresponding mobile application along with Alexa. And whenever you ask the skill something on the Alexa mobile application, you will have like a card, a link, so that you can click on it and then go directly to where the resource tells you. So I'm gonna demo this right now. I just have 2 demos, and then I'm gonna talk about technology, and then I'm gonna wrap this video up. So first thing, open Soteria.
I am Soteria, Greek goddess of salvation. How may I help you today?
I would like to find out information about education programs here in Indianapolis.
You want information about education programs in Indiana? I have sent a resource to your phone.
Right, and then, you know, you click that resource and it'll take you to a high quality thing. In conclusion, I had a really good time at the hackathon. Definitely got to play around with a lot of really cool technologies. And I would say I would give this hackathon a 4.5 out of 5. So definitely not a 5 because I didn't like win or anything, but it was still a pretty well-run hackathon. So definitely many thanks to everyone for putting this on. Cool. See ya.